Good morning. I just got back from the gym, so now I've got to get my lunch together. And a lot of times, most of the time, I do a chicken apple cranberry salad. So I just wanted to show you what all I put in it and how I do it. Okay, so this is the like the greens I use. It's the baby spring mix from HEB. And I put a paper towel in there because there's always a lot of condensation and it makes your like lettuce and stuff get all wilted. And then I use the Tyson boneless chicken, what is this? Chicken bites. Really good. Then I use Sweet Baby Ray's honey mustard. It's a dipping sauce, but I use it as salad dressing. And then I also put this habanero cheese, really good if you like spicy. If not, then you could use whatever cheese you want, but that's just what I use. And then dried cranberries. Don't forget the apple, I'll cut that up. Me and my husband share an apple. And then I just have a little container like this I got from HEB that came with 2. I love it. So here we go. And this is the container, it was a Whataburger container for a salad, and I just like this container, so I just use it every time. So I just, take my salad, and I like to just take my fingers and, make it in smaller pieces. Okay, so now I have taken an apple and I've cut it in half. This will be my husband's other half. And then I cut it up into slices like this. And then I take the skin off. If you like the skin, keep the skin. It's your preference. And then I cut it into like pieces like this. And I put all over the salad. I do this every morning. I guess I could do it at night, and I probably should, and it wouldn't, take up so much of my time in the morning. But I wouldn't like to cut the apple up and it be in the refrigerator overnight, just for the fact of I don't want it to get brown, the apple. So I usually just do it in the morning. Every now and then I'll do everything except the apple and then just do the apple in the morning. Because at lunchtime, by the time lunchtime gets here, my apple's not brown or anything like that. So, which is good. So, all right. I got one more piece. But obviously you can put whatever you want in the salad, but it's just really good. The salty kind of from the cheese and the sweet from the apple and the cranberries. And then on the cranberries, I just pour some on there. Measure with your heart. I'm a big girl, so I like to eat a lot. I don't need to eat a lot, but it's sometimes, food is just so good that I just like it, and I want to eat it. Okay, that's not too much. That's probably maybe, I don't know, a third of a cup, maybe. Okay, so I do it like that, and then the cheese. You could, I buy the block, and then I usually will just grate it as I go. And again, this, I just measure it with my little heart. So I just grate it over it like this. Like if you grate your cheese prior to, and then obviously you wouldn't have to do this, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And with this block, I just said, I think I'll just shred it as I go. And I don't know how much cheese I do either. I just, again, measure with your heart. It's your salad. You can do it however you want, however many, not however many, however much cheese you want, you can just put it in there. And whatever kind of cheese, you know. I like spicy. I think the spicy and the sweet go really good together, but some people, you know, can't handle spicy. And this cheese isn't too spicy. It's just a little spicy. That's about enough. Again, measure that with your heart. Okay, so then I just put the lid, that's what it looks like. Put the lid on this for the refrigerator. And then my chicken, I put it in a baggie because it's frozen. Now, obviously you could do the chicken in the ice box, but I just leave it frozen. I don't know, I do about 5 or 6 pieces, something like that. Not too much, but just enough. And anyway, by the time lunch gets here, the chicken is thawed, and then I just cut it up and put it on the top. I missed a piece of cheese. So this is how I do the dressing, because it's like really thick because it's a dipping sauce. And I don't know if you like honey mustard, but man, this is really good. Really good. So I just pour it. Should have shook this out. Hang on. Okay, so, and again, I don't know, the same thing, oops, excuse me, the same thing with the, however much dressing you like. You know, if you like a lot, do a lot, but this holds quite a bit. So I fill this up about halfway or a little over half, and then I just add water to it because it's, you know, thick. And I like to get all my salad, you know, to where it has dressing on it. So then I just shake it up. Shake. So then today, whenever I go to lunch, I'll put this on there, put the lid on it. Well, usually I'll cut the chicken up, put it in there, and then squirt this on there, and then shake it up in the container. And then all of it gets all over it. It gets saturated, I guess you'd call it. Anyway, so enjoy. I hope y'all make it. It's really good.